Everyone could see that things weren't going well between Remy Ma and Papoose for a while now. What once looked like a strong, unbreakable love story has turned into a public mess. Things really took a turn when Remy made serious claims against Papoose, not just that he had cheated, but also that she had exposed their daughter to the man she was allegedly having an affair with. But now, it's going even deeper. Word on the street is that Papoose is going full steam ahead to get full custody of their daughter, Reminisce. And by the looks of it, this could become one of the most intense and public custody battles we've seen in a long time. Let's take a step back and understand how it all came to this. For more than a decade, Remy Ma and Papoose were seen as one of hip-hop's strongest couples. People admired their loyalty and how they stuck together through thick and thin, especially during the tough 8 years Remy spent in prison. Many believed that their love had stood the test of time, especially with Papoose being known as the type of man who waited, supported, and never gave up on his partner. In an industry where relationships usually don't last long, they were the exception. But recently, everything changed. Rumors and accusations of infidelity started to swirl, and their fairy tale-like story began to crumble in front of everyone's eyes. There were heated arguments, accusations, and a shift in how the public viewed their once perfect relationship. Now, fans are left asking, how did it all go so wrong? Let's rewind to the beginning. Remy Ma, born Reminisce Smith on May 30th, 1980 in the Bronx, wasn't just any rapper. She grew up in a tough environment, witnessing the effects of drug addiction on her family. Because of this, she matured quickly and often played a parental role to her younger siblings. But her talent couldn't be denied. She had a gift for battle rap, and her sharp rhymes quickly got her noticed. Her big break came when she appeared on the hit track Lean Back in 2004, and that's when the world really started paying attention. Legendary rapper Big Pun took her under his wing, and even after his passing, Fat Joe continued to support and mentor her. Remy's 2006 album, There's Something About Remy, showed her lyrical skill and gave fans a deeper look into her life. But in 2007, things went downhill fast. A confrontation over $3,000 led to Remy shooting a woman named Makita Barnes Joseph. That incident resulted in an 8-year prison sentence, bringing her rising career to an abrupt stop. At a time when most people would have walked away, one man stayed. That man was Papoose. Papoose, whose real name is Shamal Mackey, was born on March 5, 1978 in Brooklyn. He made a name for himself in the underground rap scene thanks to his complex lyrics and deep messages. Although he never fully crossed into mainstream fame, he was respected in the game. But what made him stand out the most was his dedication to Remy. When Remy was sentenced, most expected Papoose to move on, but he didn't. He proposed to her while she was behind bars and showed up consistently to support her. Though their prison wedding was called off after Papoose was accused of trying to sneak in a key, he still never left her side. That kind of loyalty is rare, especially in the entertainment world. When Remy was released in 2014, Papoose was right there waiting. They quickly made up for lost time, got married, and became a fan-favorite couple on Love and Hip Hop New York. While most couples on the show were dealing with constant drama, Remy and Papoose stood out for being genuinely in love and drama-free. People saw them as a symbol of strong Black love. Things looked even more perfect when they welcomed their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie, also lovingly called the Golden Child, in 2018. It seemed like everything had finally fallen into place. But as we've seen too many times, everything isn't always as perfect as it looks on the outside. By 2023, fans started noticing some changes. The couple, who used to be all over each other's social media pages and red carpets, were rarely seen together. Then came the rumors. Word started spreading that Remy might be cheating on Papoose with a fellow battle rapper known as Easy the Block Captain. The whispers got louder when rapper Geechee Gotti called out Easy in the middle of a rap battle, basically putting all the alleged drama out in the open. After that, fans began putting two and two together. The once strong couple seemed distant, and the love that had inspired so many people now looked like it was barely holding on. Remy's cheating. Rumors were damaging enough, but the claim that she had introduced their daughter to her alleged affair partner? That took things to a whole new level. Now, Papoose is reportedly taking legal steps to gain full custody of their daughter, believing that Remy's behavior is harmful. It's a heartbreaking turn of events, especially for those who believed their love could survive anything. At the end of the day, we're watching a family break apart in real time. Whether you're Team Remy, Team Papoose, or just someone who hoped they'd make it, one thing's for sure: this story is far from over. Things really started going downhill for Remy Ma and Papoose when a moment that seemed small turned into a huge public mess. It all started at an event when a rapper named Easy the Block Captain was accused of having an affair with Remy. Rai, who was also present at the event, laughed awkwardly, maybe trying to brush it off, but by then the damage had been done. Not long after, rumors began to spread that Papoose had gotten into a physical altercation with Easy backstage because of the alleged affair. Easy denied the accusations, saying fans were just being messy, and that people seemed to want to see him fail. In one of his tweets, he wrote, "Y'all want something bad to happen to me so badly. It's always the same jealous people." He also tweeted, "I'm not mad about rumors or lies because I understand how things work. But when people act like it was even possible, it hurts. Especially when I gave so much and expected loyalty." He even tried to extend an olive branch to Papoose, suggesting that they talk things out and end the speculation. Easy claimed he never disrespected anyone and that the way things went down wasn't right. Around this time, Remy tried to clear things up too. She denied that Papoose had ever confronted Easy physically and said the rumors were exaggerated. She even made a joking comment saying, "Papoose, please stop these rumors before someone says I'm having an affair with the man's wife." But things didn't calm down. In fact, they got worse. By 2024, it was clear that Remy and Papoose's relationship had fallen apart completely. The couple, once praised as relationship goals, could no longer pretend that things were okay. Papoose hinted at their issues with a cryptic message. "There's no place like Chrome. I tried again, and I'll see you in August." It wasn't long before Remy fired back, accusing him of cheating on her with professional boxer Claressa Shields. She even shared what she claimed were text messages between the two, saying that Papoose had never been as loyal as he made himself out to be. She also accused him of threatening to release a private photo of her. "You said you'd expose me, but I already took screenshots of our conversations," she wrote. "You were going to act like you supported me while I was locked up, like you were some kind of robot hero, but you were talking to other women behind my back." Remy insisted she had never cheated on Papoose in their 17 years together. "I've always been with one man," she said. "I was a faithful wife and a loyal woman. He thinks he's the prize, but he never gave like I did. I'm the one who brought the money. I'm the one who had his back." She accused him of trying to ruin her publicly and said she was tired of being painted as the villain. "He's mad because I'm not the enemy he wants," she added. "I was good to him, but he can't say the same." Papoose, on the other hand, had his own version of events. He claimed that Remy was the one who cheated, not him. In a now-deleted post, he said, "It's sad to say, but Remy is a narcissist. She cheated multiple times. I've been asking for a divorce for years, but she kept making things difficult." He also criticized her for airing their dirty laundry online, saying, "We have a daughter. I don't want to get into social media drama for her sake. I stayed quiet out of respect for my child." He even accused Remy of creating fake text messages to make him look bad, calling it manipulative and dishonest. Then came a more serious accusation. Remy said that Papoose had physically assaulted her. She mentioned that during one fight, workers at their home had to call the police after he allegedly attacked her in their garage. At that point, Papoose finally admitted that Remy had cheated on him, with Easy the Block Captain, no less. According to him, Remy even prioritized her new relationship over their 6-year-old daughter. He said she spent Christmas with Easy while he was home alone with their child. "She left us on Christmas," he said. "She curled up with him while I took care of our daughter. That's where her priorities are." He said that even though he tried to move on, Remy kept spreading lies. she's narcissistic, angry, and making things up, he said. I even told her we could handle the divorce like adults, but she wouldn't go for it unless I paid her. Remy denied leaving their daughter on Christmas, saying that Papoose was trying to make her look bad and acting like everything was fine in public when it wasn't. He's been trying to quietly divorce me for years, but now he wants to use our child to score points against me, she claimed. And now, there are even more rumors going around. People are saying that Papoose wants to change the divorce terms to get full custody of their daughter. He reportedly believes she would be happier living with him than with Remy, especially because there are already whispers that Remy's new man is also cheating on her. The situation is heartbreaking, especially since this couple used to be seen as a shining example of love that could survive anything. For years, fans pointed to Remy and Papoose as proof that real love still existed in the industry. Papoose was seen as the loyal, supportive husband who stood by Remy during her prison time. Remy was viewed as the strong woman who never turned her back on her man. But now, that image is shattered. Papoose may still have his music career, but the way people look at him has changed. The man once praised as the perfect husband is now being accused of cheating, lying, and trying to control the narrative. Remy, meanwhile, may continue working on her music, but the scandal will likely follow her for a long time. What's even sadder is how their daughter is caught in the middle of all this. The public fighting, the accusations, the custody battle, it's a lot for any child to deal with, especially when the drama is so public. At this point, the love story that once inspired fans has turned into a cautionary tale. It raises bigger questions about how fame, pressure, and public scrutiny can break even the strongest-looking relationships. And with Papoose now claiming that Remy barely sees their daughter and is focused more on her boyfriend than her family, the situation seems to be getting messier by the day. So, what do you think? Is Remy a bad mother, as Papoose claims? Or is Papoose using their daughter as a pawn to make himself look better? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check out our next video for more updates on this wild situation.